Record. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Foundations of Early America. We have a nice American flag blowing in the wind. We will be learning about the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America. In groups of 4 or 6, you will be creating a board game based on the amendment you chose. The board game should teach others about the Bill of Rights. When you finish creating your board game, you will play each other's games and peer grade them. The game must be playable and clearly teach about the amendment. Okay, let's move on to creating your board game. So first off, I want to ask everyone, what is your favorite board game? Let's go around the room and share some answers. Now, please take a moment to write down your favorite board game and explain why you like it. When you finish, you can put your pencils down and we will share out what we wrote. Please take a moment now. Okay, everyone, I'll start. Miss Cameron likes the board game Monopoly because it was played during the Great Depression and teaches people about the importance of money management and property value. Okay, I'm going to ask you all to share a little bit about what you wrote down and why. Okay, let's move on to the steps. So, step one, plan your game. To plan your game, we are going to create a plot skeleton and brainstorm ideas. Plot skeleton is simply brainstorming how the game will start, the expository of the game, and how the game will be completed. Step two, the game needs to be based on an amendment. So, leading into step three, we will choose a team representative from your table to draw an amendment from the bowl. And in your teams, you will have a team representative, team scribe, team manager, and if you all feel that you need to create another position in your group and details of the position, then you may write those down and submit them to me. Step four, the game can be anything as long as it includes the amendment and is playable. I will have a poster board that you can use. However, if you want to make it into a card game or any other type of game, you are more than welcome to do so. As long as you meet the amendment requirement and that the game is playable all the way through. So step five, practice playing your board games. Make sure you smooth over any of the hiccups and bumps in the way, and then we will play each other's games. And when we play the games, we will go around with our groups to play, and you guys will be able to take notes while you're playing the games, and you will submit the notes onto Google Classroom, and we will create an assessment from the notes you take. So take good notes. All right, class, it's time to brainstorm. Everyone will submit as a group one word that describes the title of your game based on the amendment you drew. Okay, class, so take some time to come up with one word and then submit it here, and we will then be able to create our word cloud of the assessment. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our word cloud and see what everybody has shared. Okay, it's your time now, class. So this is going to be our independent creation time. So with your groups, You will begin drafting your board game. Once you have everything planned out, you may come get a poster board from me. Your team will have only one poster board, so use it wisely. I have game pieces here that you can use, and you may also create and use your own pieces. Okay, so once we finish creating our board games, that will take about 2 weeks. We will then play each other's games. So now that we are finished with creating our board games, we will play each other's games and walk around the classroom with the half sheets. The half sheets will be used to rate each other's games. The half sheet will ask, is the game playable? Yes or no. Did the game teach you about the amendment? Yes or no. And what did you learn about the amendment? Okay, thank you, class, for participating in this lesson about creating the amendments. It's going to be a really exciting opportunity to see how you grow and share your knowledge of the amendments. So, as we go around, be sure to take good notes. Be sure to work together and collaborate and communicate with your team. Make sure you work together by brainstorming and that you work together with your team to create something that we you would be proud of you if used as an example in a future class. However, I will not be showing you examples of past board games until after you finish so that you can create these board games organically without having previous notions and ideas. However, you can use your previous gaming experience that you've had, whether it was board games or video games. However, the game has to be tangible, so no video games allowed. And try so when the game has to be is playable, it needs to be able to be played like from bell to bell. So don't make it such a long game because, for example, Monopoly can last a long time. Also, the game Catan and Ticket to Ride, those games can take a very long time. So try to think more simple. Think more about games that are like Connect Four. Maybe not chess, because chess can take a long time, but let's think more simple. So a simple game could be Uno. A simple game is Trouble. Sorry. Yes, those games can take a long time, depending on how you create the game because if the game is a game of chance, those can take a long time. However, if you think more simple, then you'll be able to play the games faster and better. So, good luck, team, and good luck, class. We can do this. It's going to be a wonderful time learning about the amendments. And go ahead and use the class pocket handbooks provided in class to read your amendment all the way through and make sure that you understand the amendment and that you comprehend it. And if you need to like research about it, make sure you have a works cited if you are looking up a legal case about your amendment to add more depth to the game. So, like for example, if you're using the freedom of speech, you might look up a group of people that use freedom of speech to accomplish something, and so you can kind of intertwine that. For example, like Martin Luther King Jr., you can say he used the freedom of speech to do this uh, to accomplish this task. So be creative and make this something that makes sense to you and to your understanding. And but use something in history. Try not to create it as personal to you, but use something in history that you feel proud of and that you can make the amendment make sense to you. Good luck, everybody.